The year is 1862. The American Civil War rages. The air is heavy with the sounds of battle. But on this day, a new sound emerges, a melody of mourning. A bugle song, played slowly and sadly, drifts across a camp of the Army of the Potomac. This is the first known playing of taps at a military funeral. It marked the beginning of a tradition that continues to resonate through time. This first mournful echo of taps was not a planned event. It was a spontaneous act of respect and sorrow. Captain John Tidball, commanding Battery A, 2nd Artillery, sought a fitting tribute for a soldier laid to rest. Traditional artillery salutes were forbidden. The sound could spark renewed fighting in the tense environment. Tidball turned to the familiar bugle call, forever linking it with the rituals of military death. Taps did not appear out of thin air. Before its somber debut at military funerals, the bugle call had a different purpose, signalling the end of the day. This call, known then as extinguished lights, marked the moment for soldiers to retire, extinguish their lights, and prepare for sleep. It was a signal of transition, marking the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Before the bugle, drum beats dictated the rhythm of military life. The rhythmic taps of the drum signaled various commands. However, drums were loud and cumbersome. Bugles, lighter and more portable, offered a practical alternative on the battlefield. While the exact origin of the taps melody is debated, General Daniel Butterfield is often credited with its refinement. In 1862, dissatisfied with the existing extinguished lights call, Butterfield, a Union general, sought to craft a more memorable tune. Butterfield worked with his brigade bugler, Oliver Wilcox Norton, to revise the call. They drew inspiration from an earlier bugle call, Scott Tattoo. The result was a hauntingly beautiful melody, 24 notes long, that resonated with a sense of finality and peace. Section 4. Tidball's Tribute, formalizing the farewell. While Butterfield gave taps its distinctive melody, it was Captain John Tidball who cemented its association with military funerals. Facing the need for a dignified farewell amidst the turmoil of war, Tidball's decision to use taps was both practical and poignant. The sound of the bugle, softer than artillery fire, provided a respectful tribute without risking further conflict. News of this first playing spread, and other units adopted the practice. Taps gradually became an integral part of military funerals, a tradition formalized after the Civil War. Section 5. Taps beyond the battlefield, a nation remembers. Initially an informal practice, taps gained official recognition in 1874 when it was included in the U.S. Army's funeral regulations. Its use expanded beyond battlefields, becoming a solemn fixture at military funerals across the nation. Taps transcended its military origins to become a symbol of remembrance and respect for all who served. It is played at Memorial Day and Veterans Day ceremonies, honoring the sacrifices of those who wore the uniform. The poignant melody resonates deeply with veterans and civilians alike. Section 6. The enduring power of taps, a universal language of grief and respect. Taps is more than just a melody, it is a universal language of grief and respect. Its 24 notes transcend words, conveying a depth of emotion that touches the soul. The simple yet powerful bugle call evokes a sense of loss, sacrifice and honor. In the hands of a skilled bugler, taps becomes a heartfelt tribute. Each note is imbued with meaning, expressing gratitude for service and sorrow for a life lost. The echo of taps lingers long after the last note fades, a poignant reminder of the human cost of war and the enduring legacy of those who served.